So I might as well enable the microphone, which I forgot to plug in before. And I guess I need to set something up real quick. Okay. Bye-bye to our legendary Dark Souls 3 counter, because today we're gonna making a new one. There we go. And but how does this work again? Death can't work well. So I need to go. It's been a while since I've set up a new counter. Here, death counter. And we need to set up a simple text document. And need to, oh, there we go. We need to insert the file there. There we go. And now this can draw from that. All right, there it is. Hello there, everyone. Crits is back at it. Today, for the first time in a long while, we are starting a completely fresh weekend streaming project, which I'm quite excited about. For the longest time now, we've been playing the infamous and legendary Dark Souls 3. But every game has to end at some point. Oh god, okay, it's opening in full screen mode. I'll have to set up the settings real quick. Starting the game for the first time now. Because, yeah, every game ends at some point. As did Dark Souls 3, unfortunately. However, in the endless space of games that can make us suffer, elate, and experience the greatest assortment of emotions, there's always something that comes after it. Wait, where's... Why didn't it apply the language change? Okay, there we go. Now the only thing that's not working is my controller. I don't know why. I'm really sorry. That's why you're not seeing anything yet. Because I need to restart the game. Hi, Ashish. You made it. Now I'll have to see how I get this fixed. Properties, controller. I guess let's try disabling Steam input just to see if that does anything. Hi there. Stay hydrated, everyone. Yes, that's the good shit. Why is it in that resolution now? Okay, there we go. And now, does it work? It does indeed not seem to work. Okay, we need to get this sorted out. Okay. Things like that can happen at the start of a streaming project. So we need to enable Steam input, I guess. And then try again. How you doing, man? I've heard you have good plans for the rest of the day. That's already great. But yeah, this needs to work somehow, right? Ah, there we go. Okay, controller works. We're good. Good. We're good. Also, well, this is interesting. Let's see what that does to our recording. Okay, that's don't worry. We'll get this sorted out. It's a little too big for the screen right now. But something interesting is going on with this game. Now I know you don't usually see that in my streams. But the thing is, that's interesting. Huh. This game lets me open it in windowed mode while basically not showing any window. That's new. It's just in the middle of my screen. There's no borders. And I think that makes the recording much clearer, right? Because usually we have this small border at the bottom of the screen that I just can't get around. But yeah, welcome everyone to a game that's been on my shelf for a while. The beautiful name and title of THYMESIA. I've heard a little bit about this game, right? I got some information. This is not like completely blind. I've heard great things about it. Oh wait, I need to transition, right? That's the disadvantage about studio mode, I'm sorry. Also, the counter is below the recording. We don't want that. There we go. Okay. And we also need to test. Yeah, there we go. It does record our deaths. So I gathered some intel on the game beforehand. But I don't know the story, anything, the characters, no idea what awaits us. The builds, I have no idea how magic works in this game, what melee weapons there are, I don't know any enemies, and especially no bosses. I've seen almost nothing about this. Okay. So, all I'm gonna say is the music on the title screen is pretty cool. I like it. I like that a lot. That makes a strong first impression. And I'd say we just go for a new game. Let's go. Let's have some fun. And finally start another weekend streaming project. Already multiple save files. We like that. Hermes Fortress, Hermes Kingdom, the land of alchemy. It's said that the alchemy employed here transforms diseases into antidotes. The people of Hermes were protected by this mystical art, and the kingdom became one of the most powerful nations on the continent. Okay, so there's already themes of alchemy, of a disease, of poison antidotes, and mysticism. We have a kingdom here. And so there seems to be several nations here, right? Which we can infer. In the beginning, people thought it was just another infectious disease. It wasn't until the livestock began dying, and those who had been infected began shrieking out in pain that they realized a deadly plague had befallen them. The various kingdoms tried to fend off the sickness and ghastly creatures, but their efforts were futile, and despair engulfed the entire continent. Hermes' kingdom, founded atop a colossal tree, quickly rose to power due to their use of a miraculous alchemical science, which was able to turn the plague into a cure. As the plague ravaged the lands, they relied on this alchemy to light the blessed flame. But where there is light, there will always be shadow. What a setup. Oh, okay, no character creation. That's already something. Yeah, we can move, we can sprint, we can log on, look around, interact with objects. And I'm already noticing, despite the Steam controls, we have Xbox controls. I hate it already. Thought it's my device, but you really need to increase your voice a bit. Okay, we can do that. Well, actually, we can't really raise my voice. We can bring the microphone a little closer. But that aside, we're basically maxed out. I think we're also maxed out on here, right? We're in input. Oh, input 1. Yeah, input 1 is maxed out. So it's basically the same setting as always. It shouldn't be that much of a difference on that end. What I can do, of course, is lower the desktop audio some more. Use the keys. No, why would I do... Yeah, okay. So we have to deal with Xbox controls yet again. Also, I hope that was just shader stuttering, but let's take a look at the graphics options. So we have this original resolution scale should be fine. Okay, so we do not have DLSS, unfortunately. We'll try without it. But I imagine having every setting at Ultra is probably not necessary. We'll just go with high on these 3 settings. They're most of the time they're not that necessary. Motion blur we can turn off, I think. Well, let's leave it on for the time being, just to see if it's any good. Are you sure you want to close this page? Ah, that's why I didn't apply my changes before. Apply the changes. Okay, yeah, now it runs smoother already. Desktop audio is already on the lower side. But it's like, I haven't changed anything about my volume from past streams. So maybe I should increase the desktop volume again a little bit. But I haven't changed anything from past streams. Administrative order. Due to the recent epidemic outbreak, Hermes' kingdom is declaring a state of emergency. All citizens must abide by the following orders. First, all citizens are forbidden from going out. Essential supplies will be distributed by the knights. Second, any sightings of plague-like symptoms or mutations must be immediately reported to the knights to be dealt with. Oh, my language isn't working today. Third, any corpses or unclean objects must be handed over to the relevant personnel for incineration and purification. Effective date, immediately. Okay. Just usual type of environmental storytelling. Yeah, I'm already noticing... I don't think I'm a huge fan of the motion blur. So we're gonna disable that. Maybe it's just because I'm not used to it, but... Yeah, this is much better, I think. Okay, let's examine a crumpled up piece of paper. Follow the commands and search for the cause. What? Follow the commands, search for the cause. Okay. So we've got a character. We've got a dagger and a sword, it seems. And saber attack. Wounds and execution. Use the right trigger, I assume that is, to perform a saber attack. Use B to dodge enemy attacks. Oh, nothing out of the ordinary there. Saber attacks deal damage to the enemy and leave wounds on them. Wounds are temporary and will heal after a short period. I don't think that's how wounds work, but hey. If no more damage is inflicted. When the enemy's health and wounds are both 0, they will become dazed. Approach a dazed enemy and use R to execute them. Okay. Okay, we can of course lock on. Okay. So that was that, I guess. Can we climb up here? No. For whatever reason. Oh, it just doesn't lead anywhere. Oh. It seems we don't have a strong attack. That's interesting. I already like the evasion system. This is what I've been saying about the Dark Souls game for so long, right? That dodge rolls don't really make a lot of sense if you think about it for more than a second. And use L just before the enemy's attack hits Corvus to deflect it. Nice, we have deflection going on. Deflecting an enemy attack damages the enemy and negates any damage to Corvus. Okay, so we're also playing a predetermined character. Whoa, okay. Whoa, whoa. Okay, use up to use a potion. Okay, there we go. Yeah, there's already going a lot of delayed attacks going on, so take a little bit of time to get used to that. Paper on the ground. 1. Love how there's numbers on them. So, like, if you don't find any, they're still going to be numbered. Deadly silence hangs over the streets, and the city is completely sealed off. There's no food to be found, nor any water. Huh, whoever wrote that. Yeah, I didn't get to read the whole hint we just got, because I was hammering away at it so quickly. Administrative order. Okay, this is just the same one that we already read. Would make sense for them to be hanging in multiple places. The fact we don't have a strong attack is interesting for sure. I wonder if that can also just outright damage enemies, or if it's just the parry. Yeah, now they're teaching us about lock-on. Yeah, that's working fine. Whoa. Yeah, the timing is certainly something to get used to. But... okay, no, it's just the parry. It can't hit them, like, outright. Key to Plaza. There's gonna be a certain learning curve here, I can tell. Is that first mini-boss? So I guess I should heal once more. Oh, what now? You are the Devourer. Wield your claws, tear apart whatever. It was too quick. Press... ah, now we get the heavy attack. To perform a claw attack. The claw attack deals a lot of damage to enemy wounds and prevents them from healing. Oh, that's cool. There we go. Okay, so we can both dodge and parry. Obtaining a plague weapon. Each enemy has a unique plague weapon, and Corvus can reave this for his own use. Hold RT to fully charge Corvus' claw and release to reave a plague weapon. Reeve deals even more damage to enemy wounds and prevents them from healing. Corvus is vulnerable whilst charging his claw, so is safer to perform on dazed enemies. Yeah, makes sense. There's some stuttering going on here, which I'm not very happy about. Casting a reeved plague weapon. Use Y to cast a reeved plague weapon. Reeved plague weapons can only be used once. Okay. Corvus has super armor when casting plague weapons, but still takes damage. So it cannot be interrupted. I like that. But you also need to pay attention to what your enemies are doing. Okay, I'm gonna try something. Just to see if it smoothens our performance further. Usually not a huge fan of this, but let's just try out Fidelity of X. I don't know, maybe it will be able to win me over. We'll see. Turn on a little bit sharpening. Okay, it seems fine so far. We'll see. If this lets us play in peace, then I'm all for it. There we go. Then an anonymous soldier's diary. The King's Dagger and the Grey Armor. They are our last hope. They led the survivors and tried to make things right. The infected corpses were burned to purify them of the sickness. Okay, I wonder if we can find that armor. God damn it, okay, we can't cancel our attack string by evading, I think. Yeah, no, it needs to execute it. I think there's no stamina meter. Right? Yeah, there's no stamina. Well, that's interesting for sure. You don't see that in a lot of Souls-like, so this is... That's nice, I think. Beacon. Oh, okay, so this is the beacons. Resting at a beacon will save current progress, refills potions, and restore health and energy. Resting at a beacon will also resurrect most enemies. Yeah, okay. We can activate the beacon and then rest at it. Let's just activate it and not rest right away, because I think we're good. We still need to explore one more corner, I think. None for yo. What does that mean? Okay, that was nothing there. Oh, bonfire, yeah. Basically. What? Oh, who are you? Wait, can we talk to them when we rest here? We cannot level up. We cannot unlock talents. We don't have a plague weapon, potions. We cannot do anything here yet. Okay. But who's that person? Oh, it's just a chair. And we've learned that this kingdom was built on a sort of tree, right? So this probably tells us that the chair restores our stuff and our health because it's made from the wood from the tree. That is what I'd assume. Oh, is that like boss fight? Feathers, as lethal as iron arrows, pierce their weakness. When a green light appears before an enemy attack, they will perform a critical attack that cannot be deflected. Instead, Corvus must move out of range or use a feather attack. Use LT to throw a feather and interrupt the enemy attack just before the enemy's critical attack hits Corvus. Oh, so it's kind of... It's basically a Mikiri counter, I think. Corvus will regenerate thrown feathers over time. Interesting. Feathers will also leave wounds on the enemy and stop them from healing for a while. Okay, let's try that. Throw feather and interrupt the enemy attack right before the enemy's critical attack hits Corvus. When's he gonna do it? Okay, that was not one, I guess. Whoa! There we go. Okay. Whoa! Yeah, that guy hits hard, man. Okay, I'm a little overwhelmed right now. No, damn it. Meant to hit the parry button. Whoa! Okay, so healing definitely does take some time. I also think parries cannot interrupt our attack string. That's a little unfortunate. Ow! Shit. Okay, wait. Okay, that's powerful. Didn't try that out yet, so... Okay, I'd rather fight that guy again to get better at that. Like, that is really essential to get... Wait, he doesn't respawn? Oh. Well, so much for that, I guess. But we'll surely encounter more of those guys, I guess. Resident's Diary. Why is it lying here? What is it doing there? How did it not decay? How did this all begin? They said that an accident occurred on the day of the king's birthday. Oh, that seems already pretty suspicious. Like, I doubt that was an accident. Previously, the plague was only spreading outside the kingdom, but after the outbreak, all have gone mad. What's your first impression so far? I think I do like the direction which this is going. Yeah, okay, I can definitely not... We can weave in a parry between our attacks. But it's not like it cancels the attack string, I think. Or maybe I just need to pay more attention to the timing here. Okay, nothing here, it seems. This is pretty empty, though. Okay, there's some guy down there. Do we have a sprint attack? Yeah, we do. Oh, they can counter... Whoa! Woo! Yeah, that was nice. They can counter parry us, it seems. Nice. It feels very fluid, I'll have to say. That's nice. Paper on the ground, another it's just a paper. The pathway to all regions of the kingdom are either lined with monsters or blocked by soldiers. None can leave and none can enter. First impression is pretty mediocre as of now. I would like to wait till first boss to make a strong verdict. Yeah, that's fair. I hope we get to see some more inspired environmental design. I'm gonna say it feels pretty good to play. Just because it's... Oh, that yeah, that absolutely looks like our first boss is upcoming. So you won't even have to wait that long for that. One thing I'm already wondering about is... The boss is here. And there was... From what I remember, there's no enemies on this entire path, right? Like... Yeah, back here... Oh, we can close the door, why ever we would do that. Back here is where we fought the tutorial guy. So this entire path is completely empty. Why is there no beacon next to the boss then? Like that just seems like a waste of time. If we lose, which of course we won't, but you know, if we would lose, if we were bad at the game and we would lose, we'd have to run back all of that without any challenge in between. Probably boss is also a tutorial boss. Yeah, probably. I imagine that too, right? But it seems a little strange to me. Oh. I like your armor. Oh, so he's the boss. Okay, I think we can only parry, but not block. Ow! Shit. Ow! Okay, he's going to... No! Okay, I thought that... Shit! Wait, what? What is that? Yeah, me too. Wait, was that intended, or is there some sort of finisher like this for every boss? That would be sick. Hermes' kingdom is built on top of a colossal tree. When national issues became too overwhelming, kings of past generations would retreat to the core of this mythical forest. Legend has it that there they can access the wisdom of their ancestors. As such, it's been given the name Philosopher's Hill. Oh yeah, we need to add one. Okay, yeah, that's just the typical scripted death that's intended to happen at the start of the game, right? I think it would have been possible to beat them. I mean, we were like down to half health or something, right? But we were definitely supposed to lose that. But it would have been possible with a little more patience and dedication, I guess. Corvus, you're finally awake. I was worried about you. Who are you? It's called asemi. You're badly hurt. Luckily, you made it back in time. How? How? How did we make it back in time? That guy crushed us. Corvus, do you remember what you did? You need the right formula to use Hermes' answer. Okay, so this is just spelling out our quest, I guess. It appears that the injury caused you to lose your memory, so perhaps it would be helpful to start with a description of what you still remember. Come back when you've got your memories in order. Until then, you can walk around. It might help jog your memory. Okay. Yeah, they definitely already I mean, it kind of, yeah, it's the identical sword to that which we have. Just maybe a bit longer, I think. But we're already starting to see the typical Souls games design decisions. Like laying down weapons you can't collect. Hermes Royal Bulletin. The families of the Knightly Order petitioned the king to stop sending knights to battle outside the kingdom's borders. The former chairman of the Institute of Alchemical Studies, Emerald, has officially appointed someone to take her position. Emerald said that she wanted someone with even greater abilities than herself to lead the alchemical research in Hermes. Twilight Cyrus, hailing from the Sea of Trees, was once again invited to perform in the royal court. As expected, Ringmaster Odur's new performance was received with great acclaim from all who had attended. Okay, tons of questions here, of course, right? What's a ringmaster? Who took the position of Emerald? Okay, I guess ringmaster is just the leader of the circus, right? The Twilight Circus. Hailing from Sea of Trees. That could be another nation. But I don't see how that would help us regain any memories. Corvus, are you ready to recall? I don't know what else is there here. Map menu. Corvus can recall his memories by revisiting locations and quests in the map. More memories and locations are unlocked when Corvus starts to remember. Oh, this is a map. Philosopher's Hill. Wait, we just learned about that, right? Philosopher's Hill. It is the exhortation of former knights. He who examines himself shall never be lost. Okay. Can't open this door. Here's a bribe for you. If you finish the game under 69 deaths, this is very much possible. I will give you an apple along with a butter chicken naan bread meal. That sounds good. Not gonna lie. 69 seems ambitious, but I've heard that this game is not that long, so who knows. Edward the Blessed's notes. What brings me the greatest joy is coming to Philosopher's Hill with the children every year. Watching them run about, playing together, never fails to help me forget the turmoil in the kingdom. Recently, some strange sickness has plagued the lands beyond our borders. I must make sure our kingdom is prepared. Okay, nothing around here. So I guess that's probably all we can do here, right? Okay, there's something here. Asame's journal. Oh, that's the small person. Philosopher's Hill is the royal family's sanctuary. Every fall, father would take us there. He says that on the hill he is not king, but merely a father and a friend. There's no need for formalities here, he would say. After the outbreak, domestic matters became pressing, and our visits to this place grew less and less. Yeah. So there's a whole diary laying there, and all that it tells us is this. Really? There's a chair that looks exactly like the bonfires. Okay, we want to see the Sea of Trees. Oh, is this how we unlock areas? Probably, right? In the early days of the plague, the nobles banished all criminals, the poor and the sickly. They banished the poor? Damn, what an ass move. To a lower level of the kingdom known as the Sea of Trees. The upper rings of society, living above the slum, care nothing of their lives. They refer to them as the hopeless, letting them succumb to sickness and all manner of ghastly creatures. I don't know what the cores are just yet. That we are supposed to see. Okay, this is just the same menu. So I guess, yeah, let's choose the Sea of Trees among our selection of just one option. Yeah, okay, so this is basically how we got introduced to the areas. Sea of Trees. Yeah, okay, we read this text already. Something I will say is the color palette so far doesn't impress me. It's the same symptom as Dark Souls 1 had, right? With all these gray and brown colors. I guess it's fine. Corvus can use memory shards to enhance his attributes. Strength increases saber attack and wound damage. Vitality increases maximum health. Plague increases claw damage and maximum energy. Simple enough. I like that. It's way more simple than the other Dark Souls games, right? Corvus gains 1 talent point each time he increases an attribute up to level 25. Also, there's a maximum level to this, and that's just 25. That's not very high, right? Can light up the beacon, and we can actually level up. Already, I like that we can just level up at any beacon. We do not need to return to the hub for that. That's already a win. I'd say let's go for strength first, right? We just want to deal damage. I say the numbers aren't crazy that we gain from that. Here's the other side of the deal. If you die even one more time, adding to 69, it will owe me an iPhone 70 Pro Max, MacBook Pro, Apple Watch Ultra. So basically, if I manage to do it under 69, I'll be treated to a meal. If I get over it, I go bankrupt. Great idea, honestly. Health seems fine for the increase. This claw damage gets way more. I have a feeling this should be better. Because if we... Amount of wounds. I guess this is probably a combined damage value. But fighting against that guy just now showed me that no matter how much wound damage we inflict, if we can't reduce that, then it's not really good for that much. Right? Then the enemy can just regain most of it again. So maybe more claw damage would be good for the beginning. Except for smaller enemies, it's probably better to just reduce their... or have the wound fill up their entire health bar. So maybe strength is the way to go for the beginning. I'll just choose that for now. It's gonna be fine. Corvus can use talent points to learn new talents. Talents can be unlearned at any time, so experiment with different playstyles to prepare for the various challenges that lie ahead. Right, let's see what that does then. Oh, we have another we have enough memory shards for another point. So then I guess let's do both. There we go. Not really, will only cost you 7,700 euros to buy everything in Apple ecosystem. Yeah, see, that would mean I'm bankrupt though. That's well, except for some extras. It's basically way more than I have saved up right now on my own bank accounts. Unlock talents. Saber attack level 2. Perform faster saber attacks up to 5-hit combo. Seems alright. What else is there? Oh, we have this already. Level 1. Saber in-air attack. While in the air, press up. How do we get in the air? Wait. Execution, approach a dazed enemy and execute them. While in the air? How do we do that? So it really is a Mikiri counter mechanic here. To perform a stab attack. That seems very useful. I think we should unlock this so we can unlock that. Dodge and slash press. Perform a slash attack. After slash attack, Corvus' saber attacks will start from the third combo. That seems really good too. I'd say let's extend it to a 5-hit combo. Oh, and we can immediately go for another one. What's this one again? Healing execution after performing execution. Some health and energy will be stored. That's really good though. I should have read that before. Increase saber attack damage. Store energy when hitting enemies with saber attack. Oh, that seems useful too. But let's take this for survivability. How can we... Are you sure we want to reset all invested talent points on the current category? You can do that just like that? That's awesome. Yo, that's amazing. You can just respec at any time. Oh, and there's... Holy shit, there's so many talent trees. Oh no. So there's deflect. When successfully deflecting attacks, the enemy counter attack gauge is reduced. Defense, hold LB to enter defense mode. I don't know. Cannot defend against critical attacks. That seems like such a basic skill. When successfully deflecting or blocking attacks, some energy will be restored. Oh, what do we do? Corvus can perform a second dodge. Corvus can dodge twice and the second dodge is longer. Also interesting. Towards the enemy right before the critical attack hits to jump and interrupt it. Okay, we need that. We need that. Already. Mikiri, count me in. During certain on-hit animations, press B to get up quickly. Oh, I see. So when we get hit, we can press B to get up quicker. What about the claw? Right again, after a long claw to perform a second attack. Perform a series of short-ranged claw attacks up to 3 combo. Oh, when adding an enemy with a short claw, gain 1 stack of offensive buff. That seems really good too. Gains super armor when performing Predator's Claw. Whenever Corvus deals damage through claw attacks, more energy will be restored. And then while in the air, press RT to perform a gliding claw. Oh, I want every one of these skills. Damn. Deals a lot of damage to enemy wounds. Yeah, the most perfect Doom Task of Death this time. Oh, damn, I'm excited already. Successfully interrupting a critical attack with a feather dart, gain a stack of Predator Swiftness buff, greatly increase the charging speed of your next Predator's Claw. Oh, damn. Increase the maximum number of feathers to 5. Regenerate a feather every 8 seconds instead of 10 seconds. Whenever a feather dart, feather dash, or intercept wing hits an enemy, a little bit of energy will be restored. Oh my god, there's so much here. Gain a second slot for plague weapons unlocked through skill shards. Ah, that doesn't seem too good right now. Extends the time taken before enemy wounds start healing. Also very good. When taking damage, there's a 30% chance to reduce incoming damage to 10%. After taking damage, a small amount of energy will be restored. Slightly increase the item drop rate. Corvus' health is full. Permanently gain 1 stack of offensive buff. After taking any damage, the buff is lost. But what does offensive do? Can you enable the support button in your YouTube channel so that I can share some funds with you? What? But no, why? You need to give me more. We never did that on Twitch. Why would we do it on YouTube? Man. Nah. That's very kind, appreciate it, but... I don't... You know what? I'll enable the support function once we reach 10 viewers on YouTube, okay? That should be a goal, I guess. It doesn't say what offensive is. Cost of the Corvus's health is lower than 20%. Permanently gain 1 stack of offensive buff. If Corvus's health is above 20% or over, the buff's lost. I wonder how we can actually stack that. An energy restore buff. I guess it just increases our damage, right? I guess this could be very good. Man, it's so hard to decide what to upgrade. But really, this one does seem quite interesting. Counterattack gauge, that also seems nice. No, very well, I can ask my friend to join stream temporarily to read. I mean, if that's what you want to do, I can't stop you. Increased deflect damage is something I totally do want, so maybe we go for this path. Yeah, let's do that, because I'm all about the deflects. Right? We need to get better at that. Okay, can't open from this side. So typical tropes are already kicking in here. Oh no, both bars need to be at 0, right? So we need both the claw and the offensive power. Huh. Okay, we don't have a jump button, it seems. No, we can't get on top there. Okay, there's a new enemy. Let's practice parrying. Damn it. I already like that there's so many skills that seem meaningful. At least. Tattered Twilight Circus recruitment ad. Oh, they were recruiting. Twilight Circus has the following openings. No restrictions or qualifications. All able-bodied applicants welcome. Porter, 20 positions. And street vendor, 10 positions. 5 males and 5 females. Okay. Will be required to undergo a physical examination and perform clerical duties within the tent. What? Outstanding compensation. Interested parties, please contact. That sounds a little strange. Like, it's so specific. And then it's... undergo a physical examination? Why? Oh, hi there. Damn it. The timing is... Whoa! Yeah, I really want to upgrade our claw damage further. Whoa! How'd that happen? Okay, I'm growing to like the combat system. We got a skill shard. Twilight Circus poster. We have returned, a brand new program made just for you, the audience, with featured acts such as Big Clown Beatorama, Dagger's Fatal Roll Call. Why do I feel like we'll definitely be fighting that big clown? And the highly anticipated The Grand Illusionist, Odor's mysterious finale. Every Saturday and Sunday, just at the brink of dusk, the circus tent opens for you. Alright. Yeah, I mean... This definitely seems to be what the circus once was. Ah, I like this. Once you get in the flow of it, it seems pretty entertaining. Again, visually, it certainly does have atmosphere. That much I can say. Whoa! Damn! Just beat her through the wall. Skill shot, okay. Thank you. Ah, there we go. Notes on Hermes' life. Whoa! Good thing I didn't take the skill about an offensive buff with full health. That would not apply very often, it seems. But I guess once your character gets very decked out, he'll be insanely powerful. There we go. Collection of memories. It's a consumable, okay. Another recruitment ad is urgently seeking porters and carpenters. 50 positions available. So I guess probably either a lot of them died or quit. No restrictions or qualification. That is very suspicious, isn't it? Like, they seem desperate for workers. Doesn't seem to be the healthiest work environment to me. There we go. Can just destroy that with our feathers. Doesn't seem like it grows back. This is so gross. Oh wait, what's that? This looks gross. Collection of memories. Also, I think we didn't read something, right? Items, collection, base control option. Wait, what? Law. Story. Oh, I think it was this that we didn't read, right? Almost every residence in the forest is constructed around the sacred trees. People believe that if they are close to the trees, they will receive their blessings and protection. Even those whose homes are not in direct contact with the sacred trees will carry tiny branches to drive off the plague. Okay, so that's why this is built like this. You know what it reminds me of? It's pretty reminiscent of Blighttown, isn't it? Yeah, that's the same one we already read. Oh, whoa! Sound design is nice. I like that so far. Plague weapon menu. Corvus can use skill shards obtained from fallen enemies to unlock or upgrade plague weapons. Okay. Corvus can equip unlocked plague weapons in the plague weapon menu. Use X to cast and equip plague weapon. Equip plague weapons consume energy and do not disappear after you. Oh, okay. So we can steal them from enemies for single use, or we can unlock them with our skill shards for repeated use, I guess. Whoa. The parry window is rather generous, I'll say. It's totally not difficult to parry. Yeah, that's the same one. Let's just heal, I guess. Yeah, this is building up some kind of poison. Oh no, I wanted to target the weird brain thing there. I meant to damage that. Oh, we cannot sprint through that. That's unfortunate. Okay, there we go. So we are actually meant to do that with our feathers, I guess. Okay, it builds up slower than it dissolves. Okay, we don't need to be that careful with it. Village Elder's Manuscript. There's a lot of scripts that we find here, right? It's like almost every item we find is just something to read. I told them I didn't know what's in the buckets. They kept asking, even requesting to speak with villagers who had worked in the tent. My nephew actually worked in the tent. He said that the buckets were filled with oddly shaped, small creatures. The circus folk are one of us, tree blessed. So how could I possibly reveal their secret? Oh, so the circus had some kind of stuff going on, I think. Right, they were keeping some kind of experimentation with some small things. They were keeping it a secret, it seems. I will say what I like is that the aesthetics feel very coherent. Nothing feels out of place. That's a small issue I've had with some of the recent games, that I thought their aesthetics were nice, but they felt a little like slapped together in a way, without paying much attention to how it looks together. And this looks very coherent, I'll say. You need key to the side of the tent, okay. And yeah, I like that. Like, it looks like everything here belongs. Wait. This is odd, though. Why is there so much fresh food here? I mean, I guess people we murdered might have been the ones that consumed this food, but... Okay, I guess let's level up some of our strength then. Now let's level up the claw first, because reducing the inflicted wound seems more important to me than landing enough hits, right? Or should we first upgrade this? Maybe let's just go one-on-one. We'll upgrade them at roughly the same pace. We can unlock another talent. Which one should we use? Yeah, let's take the healing after execution. I think that's just gonna be one of the most useful talents as it is in any of these games. Plague weapon. Okay, we can unlock the hand axe. And nothing else. We need specific shards for that. Okay. Yeah, sure. Why not? Only we can upgrade them. I infer. Yeah, we equip this. Maybe we can upgrade it going forward. Okay. So we need to continue this way then, I guess. What's this? That's a poster. Take a closer look. Yeah, it seems fairly normal. The music is... Oh! Holy, that scared me. Wait, is that the clown? Okay, he's rather slow. Whoa! I seem to have forgotten how to use the... like our special weapon. What the... What? Memory interrupted. I guess I got kinda locked into his combo there? Is that what happened? I guess now we get to find out how recovering our stuff works. Okay, it seems we just pick it up, right? Yeah, we just get it back. What the hell? He just locks me into it. That's not cool. What the hell? Okay, I don't really like... What? German cricket team is going to play Cricket World Cup 2026. Really? So they're gonna face off against India, I guess. Yeah, so much for beating this game in under 6. I mean, I get that I'm just not getting the timing right here, but... Okay, my mistake. Okay, that interrupted him. Damn, how did I miss that? Shit. Heal once more. What? Ow. Ooh, the f... Okay, this is really taking some time here. Getting used to so many systems at the same time. It's kind of crazy. What the hell? Yeah, I don't get how the feathers work just yet, I think. Oh, there we go. That interrupted him. And that too. Whoa! There we go, Mikiri counter. Yo! Shit. Don't mess this up now. There we go. Oh, that was sick. At least the finisher was cool. The potion menu. Corvus can use an alchemy enhancer to increase the number of potions he can carry. Nice. Potions health recovery and the number of ingredient slots on a potion. After unlocking the ingredient slots, Corvus can add different ingredients to the potion and gain extra effects. Corvus will obtain an alchemy enhancer after defeating more challenging enemies for the first time. I guess I need to figure out... Oh, we can... we have immediately got 2 hammer skill shots, but I think that's not going to be enough to unlock it, which is a shame. Like, why wouldn't it give us enough to unlock it? Plague weapon? Oh no, we have enough. Okay. Yeah, let's unlock the hammer and equip it. How do I unequip this? Can I not equip another one? Can I not change them? Ah, no. Damn Xbox controls, man. Yeah, general potion, long-lasting potion, and fast-acting potion. We cannot select any of the other ones, I guess. We can upgrade this potion. Amount of potions. Increase amount of potions to 3 to 4. Health recovery to 200. I think that's enough. Ingredient slots to 1. Well, first of all, let's get more potions, I think. And then level up 2. We need to get this further up. Like, I'm taking so long to get the wounds down. Like, it's taking so long. I'm still kinda wanting to get this. Slightly increases deflect time, but decreases deflect damage. Oh, that sounds cool too. Man, there's so many cool skills. I want them all. That is a great sign, I'd say. Goes in dodge twice. Second dodge. I don't really get how this is supposed to work. But I think it could be very useful. I'm trying to upgrade this now, so... Second attack, second long claw damage increased by 20%. Oh. Oh, that sounds good, though. Yeah, maybe I'll try this out. We can still reskill at any point, right? So... Okay, I already like this. I like this. That's good. Something I need to find out is how the hell do I use my controls on controller. Saber attack. Plague weapon -1 is on X. Oh. Oh, it's here. Okay. There we go. And that refills with time, right? So I guess we beat our first mini-boss. This weapon doesn't break. I'm just not sure how to refill it. Probably read about that shortly, but... Oh, did he also give us the key, maybe? Yeah, he did. Okay. Level up course. Yeah, I know, but I don't have enough memory shards left, right? I just didn't respond. Hello? Okay. No, we don't have enough. Okay. Do we have any in our inventory that we could... Crystal shines a mysterious light. Skill shards, ingredient... No, okay. There's no way to artificially obtain more memory. I think the setup of trying to remember something is kind of cool. Yeah, that was... Whoa! That's badass. Yo, I like that. That's cool. Right? And we recover 10 life after each enemy. I mean, 10's fine. It will help. Market announcement. The circus seeks to procure small-sized animals in any condition for use in performances. Flyers, runners, jumpers, whatever. If it moves, we'll take it. Interested parties, please contact. So what did you think of the boss? I mean, it was rather like a mini-boss, right? It was more like a mini-boss, for sure. Can't open from this side. Well, what did you think? Here's the thing, I'm watching the stream, listening everything, but at the same time I'm taking a bath, so after this text I won't be able to text a bit. That's fine. That's fine. Was a mini-boss, not a boss for sure, yeah. That's completely fine. Just enjoy your bath, man. I will say... I find it a bit tiring that basically every item we find is some kind of scripture. I know I usually say that I prefer storytelling to be done like this, but this is getting a little much in the sense that we don't really find anything else. Who knows, maybe that'll change. In the beginning, the circus was just some personal entertainment for the village workers. Village workers. A few people getting together, amusing each other with cheap tricks. Gradually, it began to grow. They called themselves Twilight. Besides signifying their nighttime performances, it also implies a way of finding joy in hardship. That's kind of poetic, in a way. What the... They just... Oh, that's why. There's a ladder on top here. You can somehow get down. Alright, here's where we killed that one guy. We cannot interact with that door. Hello? Anybody here? I'd like to see the circus, please. Willing to pay good money, I think. I kind of love that upgrade already. Did anyone see us? Oh, hey. Okay, where's the thing that spreads this fog? Oh, wait. I don't think I can see it. This also means I won't be able to remove it from here. Maybe we need to continue on. Okay, this is how we can release that ladder. What's behind here? Is this where we came from? Oh yeah, it is, I think. Collection of memories. No, wait, that should be something that gives us memories that we can use to level up, right? Okay, now here's something spreading mist. Ow! Shit! Shit! What? Oh no! Completely owned me. Yeah, I need to be a little more defensive, I guess. At least we did unlock a shortcut there. Now I have to find the way again with my terrible orientation skills. I feel like we're getting better already. Not this time. I like it that it lets us execute them with the same command that the claw is activated by. That's good. It's very easy to control, I think. And I do appreciate that a lot. There we go. Put our memory back. Ow! I like the finishing moves so far. Finishers are quite satisfying. Some are rather basic, but... there we go. Another collection of memories. Yeah, but people here don't seem to be too well. I don't know if the circus offers the best health insurance, so to say. Certainly not as great as our sword insurance. Whoa! What's that? I can't really make out who of them is like supposed to be a normal person and who's supposed to be undead or something. It's kind of hard to make out. Okay, we cannot slide down ladders. That's a little sad. But fine. No biggie. Fennel. We got an ingredient. What does that do? It can detoxify, increase appetite, promote blood circulation, And it's good for the digestive system. Health recovery plus 46. Okay, so I guess it doesn't work against poison or something. It's just meant to be beneficial. Oh no! Oh god damn it. Sorry for that. Fumbled. Oh! We still can't open that. Ah, damn it. No, we need to get through all of that again. I could have taken the shortcut. Wait, what's over here? What the hell? Whoa. Oh my god. Holy shit. What? I did not expect that to be a mini-boss. Huh? Yeah, man, I'm not gonna curse it, but I kind of feel like 69's not happening. Kind of feel like playing Wolverine or something. And I guess our offensive stacks is what we can see above our HP bar, right? If you haven't noticed yet. Who are you attacking? Guess enemy AI could be a little better. Okay, there's the mini-boss. Yes! Damn, that dealt a lot of damage. Oh my god, I love that already. Oh, okay, that hit a little hard. Yes! Nice! Okay, I'm already enjoying the combat quite a bit. We got halberd skill shards. Okay. I'm digging it. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. That was my mistake. But that was cool. Some of these are absolutely brutal. Recruitment ad, again, the 50 positions available. They did pay a lot for these ads, didn't they? Knife skill shots, nice. That's our second, I think. Yeah, that... I don't know how effective it was to just attach all of them in this single place. But I guess it's just the village where they resided at that point. And they really were struggling for personnel, right? Oh, damn. We just one-shot that guy. Oh, whoa! No, why? I don't think we were supposed to fall down there. Were we? Shit. Oh no. Note from unknown hopeless. Most of the work inside the tent is just moving various buckets around. Sometimes I can even feel the things inside of them still moving. Okay. How do I get back up? Another mini-boss already? Ow. Shit! Holy. Ah, damn it. Okay, I need to drink something. That is a long way without a beacon. Damn it. I even felt like I could take him on, honestly. Can we just, like, run through here? Yeah, we can. But that is such a long way back. It's kind of annoying. I guess the poison plants at least don't respawn. Wait, that one's there again? Shit. Let's go. Hope you don't mind if I steal your life force there. Okay. What now? Oh shit, it's 3. Let's just one-shot all of them. Nice. That was satisfying. I'm not gonna lie. But wait, I'm just running in circles here, aren't I? That's stupid. Oh no, here's where the mini-bot. I was here, right? Okay, we're going the right way. I think someone's walking around below us. I mean, most of these aren't too difficult. The fact that there's another mini-boss already down there, that's kind of crazy. That feels so cool, though, not gonna lie. Like, seriously, that feels so good. I think we need to drop down there. So that wasn't actually an accident. It was kind of supposed to happen. Can't just jump over there, unfortunately. Oh well, okay. So we need to fight that guy. But where's our stuff? Oh, there we go. I feel like we should heal before tackling the big guy. Maybe try and get past him first. Maybe there's a beacon around here. Right? We cannot interact with the door. Stop and back. Yeah, well, we're just taking our time here. Even though Odor is extremely popular with the upper dwellers, he still really cares about the Sea of Trees. His circus not only provides work and resources, they even do free performances to entertain those of us who've never seen the outside world. Many are grateful to Odor's compassion, so when the circus comes to recruit new members, the forest residents are eager to sign up. Are they, though? Then why is the circus in such a shortage? Like, that seems like propaganda to me. Okay, so there's the mini-boss. And I kind of don't feel like... Okay, let's... For the time being, let's see if we can get to a beacon first, because I really don't appreciate having to run through all of that. There we go. See? See? A lot better. Beacon found. We can level up. A ton, I think. Maybe 1, 2, and let's also put a point into vitality, at least. Then get some more strength, I guess. Or maybe more plague. I think plague is much more viable right now. Then we can unlock talents. We have 4 talents to unlock. That's great. See? That's amazing. Increases deflect damage. Yeah, let's get that, of course. Maybe get the second dodge. Also get this, because that seems really useful. Then we can unlock 1 more. Increase the charging speed of your next Predator Claw. I don't know, I don't like the feather mechanic that much so far. I really think I prefer the counter mechanic that brings us up into the air. But I need to practice it, of course. After taking damage, normal energy, slightly increase item drop rate. Health is full. Maybe let's go for the general saber attack damage. I think that would be a good idea. So we OP now? Maybe? Oh, we can unlock the halberd. Absolutely. We want that. I'm not sure... Okay, I guess we need 10 more shards to upgrade it. What about our potions? We still cannot select any other potions, so we just need to upgrade this one. And I think I want to... Oh, we need 2 alchemy enhancers for that. Yeah, that's... Let's get some more health recovery then. Oh, shit. Whoa, that's cool. I like that. Oh, is this... No, it's not really an elevator. It's just a loading screen. Okay. Yeah, now we can go back. And we can shit. We can now deal with the mini-boss, right? Let's go for it. Shit. That was kind of waste. Okay. Now we can concentrate. Yeah, that is so much more fun than the feather mechanic, I think. Ow. Okay, we need to heal. That's so cool. That's so cool. Yes. Yes, sir. Fist. We can unlock fists. And we unlocked the ingredient mint. What does that do? Energy recovery plus 31. Okay. So anyone still want to mess with us? After seeing how we dealt with that dude. Guess so. I'm gonna say that an advantage this game has is it feels very fluid. I'm getting the impression that we won't actually get like much weapon customization. I didn't know that before. I guess it's fine. It's more like Sekiro in that regard. Examine. Okay, that we already did that. 7 kills. Yeah, it was... Anyway, which one was it that got... Yeah, the clown just gave us 4 or something. But I'm already feeling like I'm growing more familiar with the mechanics. And also, the rate at which I'm beginning to feel more powerful is quite high. It's of course just an early impression, but yeah, that could be indicative of how we will progress. If this continues, I'd say we'll feel like a beast at some point. Maybe. We'll see. What's up here? Something on the ground there. Twilight Circus reached its peak after Odo joined. He brought their performances to a whole other level. Opinions differ on Odo's past. Oh, so he seems to be kind of a shady guy, I guess. Let's heal real quick and then continue there. Like, we don't need to continue with less health lust that we could. Yeah, we can unlock the fist. Seems to unlock a huge shockwave. Smash into the ground and knock nearby enemies back. Deal 100% attack damage and 400% amount of wounds. Huh. Oh, they're just on a cooldown, I guess? Let's just try it out, I guess. And then... do we have two or just one? Or just one? Yeah, okay, let's save that up, I guess. Then let's first go up. What's here? Level design seems adequate so far. Like, alright. Oh, I think we've already been here before. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we've been here before. Right? Or haven't we? That was cool. But I do feel like this ain't a new spot, is it? Yeah, no, this is not new. Okay, we need to return. So then let's quickly... wait, we can level up. So let's get some more... let's get more claw damage, because I really enjoy that. I think our weapon damage right now is fine. Just quickly... I know we came from here, and then... where's the upper path? There's the upper path. Can we read these signs? We cannot. Half expecting another mini-boss to... yeah, that's definitely one. Stressing out because of my date. Yeah, I can imagine that. Whoa, okay, she deals big damage. Whoa! Shit. Ow! Heal again. Whoa. What? Just didn't do it? Nice! First try. Yeah, I mean, a date can always be stressful. I totally... I totally feel that, man. Let me know when you gotta go, of course, right? Why didn't it perform a skill, though? That was weird. It loaded it up and then just didn't do it. But man, you got this. I know you got this. I mean, you're quite experienced, right? So... what talent do we want to unlock? Energy will be restored. Okay, yeah, this is mutually exclusive, of course. That might be good. Switching between plague weapons could also be very good, of course. Within the next 60 minutes. Okay, let's try getting to a boss then, right? Then we gotta try getting to a boss. I think this should be our first priority. Just the basic damage. That's probably a good idea. And we unlock flying daggers. Gain 1 stack of flying daggers buff. Hide daggers in the sleeve and change feather attacks to dodging and throwing out a dagger at the same... Oh. Daggers can interrupt enemy critical attacks. Okay, so that's why it didn't do much. And now we can get 1 more potion. Do we need that actually, though? Yeah, probably. We'll just get it. I don't want to be the guy that says, nah, we don't need that. And then just like 50 minutes later, I'll be crying for it. I'm leaving. See you later. Okay, nice. Have a great day, man. I won't be playing for much longer, so don't worry. Night to you, man. Have an amazing evening. I'm looking for... Oh, it's just hidden, of course. Okay, so we got that one first try at least. That's already not bad. And that's all there is to it, right? So that's this area. This game is certainly not one of the harder ones. It feels pretty good so far. Oh. So immediately after she had to leave, I guess we'll arrive at the first boss fight. But yeah, we'll just do this, and Ashish will have the opportunity to watch it back on the video on demand. Because that should be the best point to end the stream for today. Oh, it's Card Magician. Is that it? Is that Odra? Probably. Ultimate. When a red light appears before an enemy attacks, they'll perform an ultimate that cannot be deflected, dodged, or interrupted. Instead, Corvus must avoid the ultimate attack's range. Oh, damn. So we just run away from it, I guess. Shit. Well, that's a good start. Oh, he heals quickly. Wait, that didn't interrupt him? But that interrupted me. Shit. Oh, yeah, of course. That wasn't all. Of course. Oh shit. Hidden second phase, of course. Shit. Okay. Probably not gonna be able to do this first try. Yeah, no. Okay. That's a cool boss fight, I guess. Let's try it once more. I guess until we reach 10 deaths, we can try this. That should be fine. Whoa! Okay, that was stupid of me not to heal there. Bad decision. I feel like he always has super armor. Yeah, he has super armor super often. What? So that makes it kind of hard to tell when I interrupt him and when I don't. Shouldn't be that hard. Doesn't feel like he's that difficult. Okay, first phase. Nice. That is stupid. What the hell? Dodging is so useless. No shit. Is that just a one hit? No, okay, it's not. But close to it. I had no chance of getting out of the range there. Oh! What the hell? I really want to be able to do this for the end of the stream. Shit, that was my mistake. I really feel like that ability isn't the best for him. So let's equip another one. Maybe the hammer. I think that's way better. The fist just doesn't interrupt him. They have super armor so often. Which is really irritating to me. Most of the time my claws just interrupt him. These timings are really odd. Yeah, that is really strange. Yeah, I'm not enjoying that a lot. Yeah, that's not gonna work for phase 2, I'm afraid. Okay, I don't know what that did exactly. Oh my god, that is weird. That is weird. I guess I need to focus way more on my deflects than counter-attacking. It does so much damage anyway. Just attack only with the claws, I guess. There. Not entirely certain. Sometimes it does seem to be able to animation cancel, sometimes it doesn't. Most of the time it doesn't. What? What was that? I mean, that's a cool mechanic, I guess. No, shit. I meant to cast some feathers. Damn it. Damn it, that didn't even reach him. Damn it, that's one I need to dodge to the front. Should have remembered that. Oh, it has a secondary attack. Okay. Should have seen that coming, I guess. His super armor is really annoying. And that I guess I just need to stay rather calm. What? Yeah, that seems legit. God damn it. It seems really hard to recover once you get locked into one of the combos. Okay, that didn't work at all. That didn't work at all. I guess that one I should have interrupted with a feather. That is... I don't really like that, to be honest. And that's it already. Damn. What a strange fight. I don't know why I even destroy those every time. 14 deaths already. Like the parry timings are so hard to get used to. I think I mostly just need to parry later than I think I must. Okay, let's do this. heal. Shit. Of course. Completely wrong timing for that. Sorry. That was on me. What? I evaded that? There we go. Okay. Is that it? Was there a third phase? No, okay. That was Odor. You and I are long dead. We're nothing more than pawns duggered from our graves. I wish there was voice acting for this. Just because the text disappears way too quickly. Miasma. Okay, we got miasma. Is this all that has happened? This is probably just if we want to return to the hub, right? There seems to be something I cannot recall. Yeah, this is just whether or not we want to return to the hub. There's just a fog wall here. So nothing more to explore, I guess. It was okay. It does take a little bit to get used to everything the game throws at you, but it was pretty fine. Probably could have done that better. Yeah. Back to Philosopher's Hill. Long-lasting potion. You have acquired a long-lasting potion that can be equipped in the potion menu. Longer potion using time. Recover over a period of time. 150% healing effectiveness. Okay, that's interesting. Corvus, are you ready to recall? Okay, so next is the Royal Garden. Oh, there's sub-quests. Destroy all cysts and find Odor's construction notebook. We didn't find those. Okay. I see. So those only get revealed once you complete the level, I guess. Good. So that's where we will end up next time. Yeah, I'm, for the most part, enjoying the game so far. It's pretty good. You can definitely feel the smaller scope. Oh, plague weapons. This is just for those. Okay. Miasma. What does that do? Cause a dust burst and knock nearby enemies back. Gain 1 stack of miasma buff. Miasma cause vanishes when dodging and can dodge an unlimited number of times. That would have been good to know. Okay. I like this idea that you can steal enemies' abilities and then you unlock them permanently after beating them. I do like that concept. So, nice. Let's rest and upgrade and then we'll call it a day. One more here and yeah, I guess some more vitality couldn't hurt, but let's just do this. Unlock some talents. Yeah, let's take this maybe. Or dodge. I'm not such a huge fan of dodging, you know. I think maybe reset these because yeah, dodging is nice, but I think I prefer parrying more than dodging. Yeah, I definitely want to do this. Hitting an enemy with a gliding claw gain 1 stack of offensive and 1 stack of defensive. That sounds powerful. I mean, I need to practice with a feather at some point. We cannot unlock this unless we get away with this. Let's take that then. So that at least it will be worth it. Some energy will be restored. Yeah, let's take that too. And then for the plague weapons, we can also equip this, but I don't think I want to right now. Wait, can we immediately upgrade it? No, we can't. Why is it still highlighted? Why is it still highlighted? Oh, we can't. Oh, that's how we upgrade it. Okay. So we can immediately do that. I guess that's also equip it to try next time. This Forgotten Feather will reset Corvus's level and attributes. No, 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 no. We don't need that. Okay. That's that for today. Wait, we can show items. Odor's vile core. This was taken from Odor. This is much too strange. As the ringmaster of the circus, Odor has received large amounts of pure blood. Yet, why is there vile blood on his body? This does not look right. I think you need to head back to the Sea of Fools and gather more information. Okay. Huh. Interesting. Also need to check on... Oh, okay, so we can use this to gain memory shards. Moderate amount of memory. Okay, so we can try that out next time. Yeah, nice. Thanks to everyone for being here. And see you on the next one. We'll be back soon enough. And I'd say this is a pretty decent weekend streaming project. Bye.